If you've been looking to buy a home for the last few years and you feel like you're constantly getting beat out, things are finally coming around for you. So things are starting to slow down a little bit. So we're not seeing 5 to 10 offers. We're seeing just a couple offers, and some are not having offers at all. For sellers, make sure you're pricing your home the most appropriately and take the suggestion of your agent. Don't go pushing it too far. Look at comps. Comps are more important than ever because buyers are afraid to pay too much with these high interest rates. There was a house in Bel Air the other day for $525, and they did an open house, had over 20 people lined up at the open house. It was priced under market. The more aggressively you price your home, the more showings you're going to have. Just know that you don't want to be too aggressive and price so far under market that you get 40 offers to go through, because that's no fun for you or the buyers either. Appraisers will give you a value, but they don't always look at it in the eye of a buyer of what does a buyer consider more value. Like a pool, they may only give you, $15,000 or $20,000, but that pool may cost $60,000 to $200,000 these days. So that may hold at least $50,000 in value that person doesn't want to go spend afterwards of putting the pool in. So they're going to value that home that's already done, or a totally updated house. They're going to value that much more than say somebody that had somewhat updates in it. They lived in it, they did a few things to it, but it wasn't a full remodel. So these are all things that factor in value that doesn't actually show up in appraisal. It means how much is a buyer willing to pay more for a property, but showing you how the market's changed a little bit. I have a remodel that I just finished in Pikesville. It's been on the market about 20 days. My average remodel sells less than a week, even in a slower market. Part of it is we were pushing the price a little bit, so we had come down a little bit in pricing. But again, the surroundings, some of the neighbors, they're not taking that great care of their home, so that it's impacting my value a little bit. So surroundings do hurt you as well. So just think of when you're pricing your home, that's the most important and hardest part. So because if you price too aggressively and then you don't get enough showings, your days on market start going up. So that's kind of what we're seeing in the market overall. So good thing for buyers is a little bit less competition. We are in the spring market. Inventory is pretty good right now. We're good till about summertime, and generally we get a little bit of slowdown because of vacations and so forth. So let me get into what's going on in Harford County, Baltimore County, and Cecil. So Harford County sales were up about 13%, which is good year over year. We had 228 sales. Baltimore County was down just under 2%, and then Cecil County was up 20% in their sales. So they had 99 sold versus 82. Baltimore County had 680. Again, it was small. It was about 2% less, but Harford County was up 13%. Harford County pricing was up 10%, but again, it's what was sold. So the average price last year was $345,000. This year we're $380,000. I don't feel that value went up 10%, but what sold did. So I would say we're up probably 5 to 7% though. And then Baltimore County stayed fairly flat, 350 to 352, so less than 1% change. Cecil County was up 7%, 316 versus 337. And then new inventory in Harford County was up almost 40% at 282 versus 202 last year. And then Baltimore County was 838 versus 758, which is up 10%. And then Cecil County again, up about almost 20%, 18.6% at 134 versus 113. So you're seeing inventory growing some. Again, we don't have too much inventory that it is, oh my God, it's a buyer's market. Buyer can get pretty much anything you want. That's not happening, but it's way better than it was. You're not competing with 30 offers. Over these last 4 years, we've seen such craziness of, hey, there's 15, there's 17, there's 30 offers, there's 40 offers on properties. Hey, they're having to give just about everything away, and they're paying $100,000, $200,000 over list price. Townhouses that were $300,000, you're seeing them go $30,000 and $40,000 over. You're seeing less of that, but prices are sustaining here. Our market is generally 6 to 12 months behind. We're a lagging market, which is really good for us. We have a lot of government jobs being close to DC and so forth. But I just came back from our real estate conference. So it's a radio and TV group, and they are top 1% nationwide. And they were really surprised at how many that we had multiple offers on a lot of properties. We're seeing across the board, most are not, and it's turning a little bit more into buyer markets in pretty much most of the U.S. And they've had slight declines in pricing. Again, they may have had 100% appreciation. We've had less than 40% appreciation here from when you look at the beginning of COVID, somewhere around 2020. So just giving you ideas, people are saying, oh my God, are the prices falling? No, they're sustaining. And then will they come down at some point? Possibly, but possibly not. I mean, inventory is really low. Again, we've had a 40% increase from 2020. If you look at other markets, they've more than doubled. So they had over 100% appreciation. Some of them have come down. Austin, Texas, parts of California, Oregon, Boise, Idaho. So there's different places all over the US that had significant increases and drop-offs. We won't see that here. Again, we're very sheltered and protected. So that's good, but appreciation doesn't go crazy either. If you look at rents have stabilized and actually come down slightly. You're seeing less competition for them as well. So that's being a little bit more healthy on the buyer and rental market. So if you're a seller, good news is you're still going to get high prices. If you're buying, it's a little bit less competitive. So for more information about your home, what you're looking to buy, we're happy to sit down and set a one-on-one consult, because location is more important than ever. So I hope that helps. Give us a call at the office, 410-638-9555. Have a great day.